Good morning, everyone. It's Mindy from the OG Sports Network coming to you with Dave Bar2 today. We are going to go over some NBA and college action. Everyone was off to a good start yesterday, so let's go ahead and check out the website. If you go over to ogcappers.com, you can see Dave had a really nice day. EPA Sports NBA leading the group 10-3 right there, plus 670 units. You had Tiffany, you had CJ. So for all of your NBA sports betting needs, all you need to do is get with EPA Sports. That is for sure. All you got to do to select a package from Dave today was to go over to EPA Sports. You can go ahead and scroll down and see all of the winners. And then you can get into this. You got a daily package from Dave, 20 NBA and NCAA men's college basketball games. To select that, all you got to do is hit the buy now button. You can just add that plan then to your checkout. And then here's the nice thing. You can go ahead and use a promo code OG20 to get one of Dave's packages and get yourself $5 off. There it is. That's all you got to do. It's easy. That's what we like to do, is make sports betting fun and easy for all of you folks out there. And here's how we can do it. We could go ahead and pick out Dave right here. Dave, what's going on?
Dude, you know what's not easy?
What?
Watching your model go 18-1-1 in the NBA and not placing all your bets.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, there's good and bad, right? I mean, some days you miss out on the bad days, and some days you just hit all the good days. This is just like I'd be real happy with that model. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm just happy. I'm really happy. I'm really happy with it because the modeling is really for due diligence. Like we've talked about it. There's two kinds of people that we sell a lot of stuff to, including the daily hot sheets. And it's handicappers and do-it-yourselfers, right? So, I mean, when you're going 18-1-1 and people are following it to match their stuff up, they're winning, So, our text line was absolutely blowing up yesterday, and I was pretty excited about that. And we'll see if we can run it back again in the NBA today. Heck, we did good in our preview of college basketball yesterday. Right. My favorite is our daily upset alert, and we had 3 of them yesterday. Damn you, Arkansas Pine Bluff!
Right.
Oh man. But we did get Nicholls State winning and covering at home. We did get the Milwaukee Bucks in the show yesterday winning and covering. So let's see what we got today in the top 5 of the Ken Palm. What is it? The Thrill Factor? Is that what it's called?
The Thrill Factor. Yes. But before we get to your picks, Dave, all we can do here is go ahead and show the folks what you have. We went over everything at ogcappers.com. So these are the folks that don't have the time, don't want to put in the effort, just want to go ahead and tail along with a proven winner like Dave. Otherwise, you have, like you talked about, some of these do-it-yourselfers. You can go to patreon.com, EPA Sports, and you can get every game that Dave models, right?
Yep, all of my sheets, all of my cheat sheets. I do the NBA, I do men's college basketball every day, and the picks I like most of them are totals. Okay, we love the totals. We're on OG Cappers, and like you said, today I have I think I have 18 selections in there, and so. But all the other college games, all the NBA games, if you wanted to see all of them, they're on my daily hot sheets that we post at EPA Sports every day.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
I am.
We have some, pretty decent top 25s. This one just kind of right out of that. Colorado State ranked 32nd. San Diego State, they are number 20 in the nation right now. Their thrill score is coming in at 67% out of 100. What do you got for us today, Dave?
Well, we got a defensive ball game. Look at these numbers, okay? At home, San Diego State, 24th in the country in home defensive scoring efficiency. They're 163rd in home offensive scoring efficiency. So we're leaning defense on that side of it. Colorado State, 58th in road defensive scoring efficiency, 70th in offensive scoring efficiency. So
Shabby.
Colorado State on the road is extraordinarily balanced, but Colorado State's defense versus San Diego State offense favors the defense. Colorado State's offense versus the San Diego State defense favors the defense. So let's look across the projection chart and hope we have an under. What number do you have right now? Are you at 140? That's what I have on the board right now.
Yeah, still at 140.
Right. And the model is at an awesome, fascinating 140.31.
Fascinating.
We don't have jack shit to lean on here, lady. We got nothing.
I got by a 0.3. Who would not want to play a 0.3 variance?
This model, and look at the total. Look at the score. I'm at 73.3 to 66.97. So I'm 73 to 67. That is 6 points. The spread is 6 points. I mean, it is what we're looking at here. The expected point averaging EPA is exactly the line. I mean, it is not just straddling it, it is standing on it and jumping up and down. So I don't have a strong lean here, but folks, what did I just say? Stronger defenses on both sides of the court, right? So if I'm leaning a direction, it's sitting at 140, my model's at 140, I am absolutely leaning under 140 in that ball game. As for the spread, no, there's no side to take when you're at 6.36 and the line is at 6.
Right. Can't get any closer than that.
No.
That's how you know a model is good, Dave, when you're standing right on lots of those lines with Vegas, right? That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm always looking at is are a bunch of my lines less than 1% variance off of the total and the spread. You know, if I got a bunch of lines that are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that means my modeling isn't matching up well. That doesn't make me feel comfortable. So seeing projections that match the line exactly are really good. But I still think there's an edge in there on the under in that game. I think that's where the positive value is. If you're going to be betting that game while you're watching it, I'm betting under the 140.
All right, let's do it. Number 4 game, thrilling. The most thrilling is number 25, Oklahoma versus number 14, Baylor. Good matchup here on paper.
Dude, Baylor is so badass at home. Look at this. This is dead, sexy shit right here. Single digits. Number 3 offensive scoring efficiency at home. Number 9 defensive scoring efficiency. Baylor is wicked at home. If they lost at home, I
don't know for sure.
They have to be undefeated at home. That is just awesome. But Oklahoma's not too bad. 123rd on road offense, 114th on road defense. So Oklahoma is very, very balanced as well. So that being said, when you have a disparity like that, we're probably going to, especially when the home team is so good, we are probably going to get a projection that is way over the line. And look at the line is -6.5. And well, as you can expect, when you're number 3 and number 9 on offense and defense, I have Baylor by 16.72.
Wow.
So I really like Baylor leaving the 6.5 behind at home against Oklahoma. As for the total, my numbers right now, I'm sitting at 142, and my projection is at 147.12. So I am on Baylor win, Baylor cover over 142 in this basketball game.
All right. And then next, number 22, New Mexico taking on number 46, Nevada. How about this one?
Oh my God! Listen to these numbers. Oh my God, my sports pants are tight. 44th on road offensive scoring efficiency, 42nd on road defensive scoring efficiency. That is beautiful basketball. But Nevada, 23rd on road home offense, 49th in home defense. So we got the 44th road offense versus the 49th home defense. That cancels itself out, but that is delicious. But we have 23rd home offense going up against the 42nd road defense. Now, the current line is -2.5. I am at Nevada by 4.56. So I like Nevada. You want to take a little bit of pressure off yourself.
Well, money line,
Leave the
maybe.
2.5 behind. Take the money line. Just try to enjoy Nevada getting a home win. I do like that. The total is at 154.5. My number is at 147.46. So almost a 5% variance there. Now, we don't have better offenses or defenses here. It kind of cancels themselves out. So if I'm betting something in this game, I am under 154.5 and Nevada money line at home. But I think this is going to be a fantastic basketball game tonight.
Yeah, sure does sound like it, by the numbers. And always ones that I'm interested in. I'm a Creighton fan, right? So we got some more Big East action here coming up with number 10, Marquette versus number 49, Butler. How about this one?
Whoa. You know what stands out in this one to me is Marquette on the road. Get this.
Okay.
When you look at Marquette on the road and Butler at home, the projection for Marquette in made free throws is 9.8. That is a really bad number for a top team.
Right.
9.8 free throws made is the EPA in this game. So I was a bit shocked there. But what that tells me is I bet you Marquette
No drive.
settles a lot on the road. They're not as aggressive as they are at home. They don't drive the ball as much as they are at home. They're a little bit of a weenie on the road. They settle for the J and they don't get it into the paint. They're not creating a lot of contact. So on the road, now keep this in mind for March Madness, folks, okay, is Marquette just is not as aggressive on the road as they should be. At least that's what I'm seeing in the numbers. I don't watch the games. Okay, so I'm not trying to tell everybody X's and O's here. I'm trying to tell a story with the numbers. And the story of Marquette is quit being a wuss on the road and drive the basketball. Now, that being said, Marquette, here's another gorgeous, gorgeous team, right? 46th on road offense, 45th on road defense. That is wonderful basketball. But Butler is really good as well. Just a step lower, 124th in home offense, 101st in home defense. That is also a very, very balanced team. Now, Butler at home, they're catching 4. And you know how I love the home dog in college basketball. By the numbers, I got Butler. Here's my only upset alert for the day. Here's my only upset alert. This is a big one, though. This is a big one. We are going to test the upset alert here. Butler +4 wins straight up. I got them by 4.68 at home. 77-73 at home with the upset. So we'll see where that one goes. Now, as for the total right now, I got it on the board at 153.5. My projection is 150.6. So if you're leaning under, the hot sheet leans under as well. If you're leaning Butler +4, it agrees with you. And I'm going to stamp it upset alert because that has been wicked hot in this show for the last 5 days.
Right. And fascinating, not as aggressive, good defense, still leaning the under. I like it. All right. And then the number one most thrilling game of the day coming in at 77% out of 100 is going to be number 9, Iowa State versus number 3, Cincinnati.
Iowa State's number 9?
Well, they're like 10th, but it just depends. Like, I think they average coaching and all that kind of good stuff.
Really?
Yeah, really. You should wear your Iowa State hat today.
Where is it? Where's my Jimmy Lake Iowa State hat? I don't see it. Iowa State's not very good on the road.
Huh. I don't know.
I don't know either. Is this an upset? Oh, my God.
Is it?
This is an upset. Well, now is Cincinnati ranked? Because
33.
they're 33. Okay. They're favored in the game. They're 1.5 point favorites in this ball game. And I got Cincinnati by 7.97. But that's not even an upset. That's not even an upset. Look at Iowa State, 157th in road offense, 169th in road defense. So they're consistent, but they're not excellent on the road. The best unit on the floor is going to be Cincinnati's defense. That's 53rd. So you got a better defense at home than the road offense. You got a better road defense, 166th, than the home offense, 203rd. So that leans under, but the total right now on the board is 138, and I'm at 143.3. A little bit of divergence there. It's not adding up. But every time on this damn show, when I say, oh, I'm going to go outside the model and bet against the model, I get screwed. So if you want the lock of the day, I'm going to go outside. No, I'm not going to go outside the model because it just burns me on this show. So I'm leaning over, and I like Cincinnati minus 1.5. Again, you want to take that half point out of the scenario, go with Cincinnati money line. It backs it up. It's going to cost you some more juice. I'm not a fan of the juice. That's why I try to offer packages at the lowest dollar value I can come up with. So minus 1.5 money line. We're good with that. Over the 138 in the ball game.
Perfect. All right. So again, you can get all of Dave's plays at OG Cappers today. All of his variances, they are there for you. You can also go ahead and get that hot sheet at patreon.com where you can get every single game modeled, right? So not just those higher variant selections, everything. Yep. So you can go ahead and check all the games out. But again, we always finish this off with a little NBA play, a little teaser since Dave is so good with the totals. We don't want him to give up all of his secrets for free, that is, right? You can get your best of the best at ogcappers.com. But tell us a little bit today. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, which one? I got my hot sheet here. Which one?
Yeah, I like OKC and the Magic. That's what I kind of has my eye here today. I got 63% of the population on OKC as the favorite. I got the Magic here +3 at home, only 37% of the population on the Magic. But I have the Magic here with the better, looks like the better numbers to me. 17-7 at home, OKC 15-11 on the road. So that's why I want to see what you got for me today.
This game freaks me out, lady.
Oh, geez.
This one freaks me out, right? Because I punched it in, and because the first thing that I do is I punch in all the teams, and it calculates all the numbers in front of me, So I punch in OKC and I punch in ORL, and the EPA, it spits out the expected number of three-pointers, expected number of two-pointers, expected number of turnovers, and free throws, and I'm at 123.9 to 108.2. Orlando.
108.2?
I got Orlando beating the crap out of Oklahoma City, and I'm like, and then I see the +3, and I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
What's wrong? And that's on the 3 road, 3 home games, right? So it's really strong for Orlando. And then you go over to the other side. You go over to the other side.
Crazy, so you just have to ignore them.
Oh, I'm ignoring them. I'll just pretend your dogs are my wife or my kids. I'll just ignore that easily. On the last 4 games, though, Orlando 117, Oklahoma City 109.7. I got Orlando -7. This is Chewbacca on Endor. It's a Wookiee thing. It just doesn't make any sense.
Right.
And so I got to go with the model, right?
Here's what I have. Magic 120, Thunder 114, right?
Same shit.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why I was like, hey, Dave, I need to know what you got on this one.
Right.
Because for me, I'm like, what's going on with the Magic? Why are they getting points?
I don't get it. I really don't. And again, this goes back to better due diligence, folks. Okay. 2 things. Do it yourself betters. Love you. Okay. Find your consensus. Use our information, use Mindy's, use mine, use everybody's to come up with something. And remember, when you hit the enter button, you get all the glory, you get all the blame, right? But on this due diligence, when there's such a wide variance, check and see who's out, right? Is there a scratch last night that we missed? I mean, is somebody not playing for Orlando? Who knows what? There's a huge amount of variance here. So when it starts getting this big, it's actually scary because I feel like I'm missing something. Right. But I don't want to get into every single game trying to ferret out why there's a big variance. It takes too much time.
Because we've always said that Vegas is the one that's taking care of any of those personnel issues, not so much us.
Yeah. So, I mean, I really like Orlando +3 win and cover at home. I do like being over in this one, though. The over is 223. The 3 road, 3 home model is at 232.75. The last 4 games is at 226.8. So I got consensus in both models, both on the side and the total. Orlando to cover over 223.5 in this basketball game.
Yeah, same thing, right? This opened at 226, is down
Yeah.
to 223, and I liked it over 226. So I'm real happy with how this is faring out because, again, I have a 234 coming up for me. So I'm like, hey, I really like the over.
I mean, it feels like, especially with the falling total, is there a key starter that's actually out for this game? I mean,
That I
out,
do not know. I do
right?
not know.
That
Right.
I would say there has to be a top 1, top 2 starter for Orlando out in this basketball game for this line movement, because it's rare that I have this much of a variance on a side in the NBA. It's not rare when I see when I go against a total. That one doesn't bother me at all. It's that variance on the side that has me wondering, is somebody out that you and I aren't aware of in the modeling?
Yeah, I mean, could be. And again, that's why we give you all of the data. Only you, like Dave said, enter the enter button. But for us, we have always said everything's going to kind of even out for us. Vegas takes care of that. So we don't have to spend, all of our time when we're modeling, 200 games that we don't have to go in and look at every single injury related issue, right?
Yep, yep. So, but anyways, I think that wraps it up for today.
That is it. That's all we got. I appreciate your time again. Hopefully, we can see you back tomorrow. Good luck tonight. Good luck to all of you guys out there. We will see you soon. Have a good day. Make sure you get to ogcappers.com. Please go ahead and like and subscribe to our video so you never miss out when we go live every day. Talk to you guys later.